Hey guys, how we doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So today we're going to just have a quick look at our 15 minute and 25 minute DMT and Dominator strategies for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we have recently just taken a DMT short trade that triggered around the 7,700 level. We did proceed to sell off to 7,600, but then subsequently rallied back to our entry and $100 up. I did actually I saw some the buying when it started coming in, and obviously we were at a level of previous well, just level of interest previously, and we didn't look like we were going to break through. I actually manually took off the trade for about a 1% profit, so that trade is just here for you guys to see. So yeah, there was a DMT short just now. So it opened at 5:30 and it shut it at 6:20, so it wasn't open long. But yeah, 0.95%. So that's not too bad. Obviously with our 0.91% that we had this morning as well. So quite pleased with those two trades. That's nearly 2%. So that's not a bad start to the day, I guess. The next start to the next month period, because today is the 11th again, and we actually started this on the 11th. So the 11th to the 10th was the first month. So this is technically the start of the second month. So not a bad start to the start of the second month. Yeah, so that's the DMT trade. So because obviously we've not had as much volatility here, you can see that the DMT buy line is now only at 8,035. Which is actually lower than where it came down to before, and this is straight after the sell trade coming in. So yeah, because obviously that is reflecting the lower amount of volatility we've got in the moment, and yep, so I would expect if we hang around here to may come down a little bit more, and then we could be getting a buy trade if we manage to break over around 8,000. Over to the 25 minute Dominator. 25 minute Dominator got us in a great sell, which we did take this morning as well. The Dominator will get you in at a better price for the sells and the buys before DMT will, but they sometimes won't always work out, but they often do. So if you want to have a look at like the last sell buy sell, the last three ones, we had basically a sell about here. Just after that dump, and that obviously the price proceeded to dump. We had a buy about here, then we did get a good move up, and then we got the sell that we got here, and then we did get a good move down. So the Dominator on the 25 minute is a great setup, as long as you obviously have your risk management tools in there, and it will often get you in. It will always get you in before DMT. Actually, not often, it will always get you along before DMT will get you long. So that's how that works. So I have increase the position size slightly for both the bots now. So the if you go into my bots, the DMT bot is at 125% of the account size, so it's 125% of half of the account size. Just to clarify that, I know I clarify that every time, but what we did was we split the account into two, so we can trade the same Bitcoin contract with the Dominator bot and the DMT bot. So I increased, obviously this is half of the actual percentage of the full total account, but then we do have two trades potentially going on around the same time in the same direction, so the risk is still there. But yeah, I increased that to 125, which puts us at a 60.12% basically position size of the overall account balance. So the aim is to ideally get that up to 100%, so that would make this 200. Dominator I've increased as well. It was I think it was on 30%. It was originally 25 and 30. I've now put that up to 50. So that's another 25%. So still, if we have both positions combined in the same direction, we're still not quite at 100% of the account size for the position size. But I'm hoping to just keep tweaking this bots till I feel more comfortable. Keep building it up gradually, building the position size up, building our profit up, and then hopefully get to some bigger positions and then make some bigger gains. But these gains are great though. I'm really happy with the progress we've been making, we have been making on the bot, with the bots and with the trading. So I mean, that's our total BTC profit for completed deals in basically, well, pretty much a month, like a month and a day, or depending on how you look at it. You could do the 11th 11th, so still the first month. So yeah, so Dominator wise, we are looking, we're not, I don't think we're going to be very close to a buy trade yet. 3 minute, who's looking at that? 5 minute is not a buy. 10 minute, nowhere near a buy. 50 minute, nowhere near a buy. 20 minute, yeah, and then 25 minute. This is the one. This is, in fact, as anything, is curling, still curling higher. So it'll be a while until we get a Dominator 25 minute buy trade. Maybe a while until we get a 50 minute DMT buy trade. I have been taking some shorts. I took the same Dominator short actually on my other account and my non-automated account, and I did take that off at the same time I took this DMT trade off, and then I have now resold basically just over 7,800, just because I just thought if I sold above, we're still in a downtrend. And I can sell, I can almost instantly sell $200 higher. I mean, I'll be happily take that trade. Bearing in mind we were $200 lower where I just took profit. So yeah, so, and then for that trade I was short at 7,900. So yeah, so that's going great on that. So yeah, that's it really. Over to the Ethereum 15 minute. You guys know that we're not really trading this. I'm not anyway. We're still in this DMT sell from the very beginning. Ethereum is looking particularly weak. Down, well, according to Bitmex, it's down 6.4% today, as opposed to Bitcoin's 1.83% down, or 1.68, or thereabouts. So Ethereum is very weak, which you can see. That's why I've not got anywhere near this DMT buy line. And then if we look at the 25 minute Dominator, it got you a buy, which didn't really do a lot, but you pretty much could have scratched the trade even if you were just holding it to it then said sell. And if you sold on the 25 minute Ethereum Dominator, then you would be sitting in a lot of profit, about 6% profit. So that is fantastic. And then if you sold at the last Ethereum 25 minute Dominator trade, from basically the sell to the where we got a buy signal, that's another 14%. So yeah, you can see the efficacy of this. I mean, if you want to see the last buy as well, before that, when we were in this little rally, we got a buy basically here. And if you take it all the way up to where we got the sell, I mean, you could take it basically down to there, but you could have your trading take profit risk management, which would have got you like, well, anything up to 11%. But even if you took it to the actual sell, that took you a 5% trade. So you are looking at, like, if you were just going from buy to sell with 25 minute Dominator to the last few trades in Ethereum, you're looking at 5%, 5% plus 15%, so that's 20%. That's basically 0%. It's like here's pretty much the buy, and then there's the sell. I mean, you can see what I said is basically the same amount. So so 20%, and then we got the sell. Sorry, we've got the sell from here down to, well, where we are now, which is basically another 5%. So you're looking at 25%, and that's 25% in the Ethereum price. So I know you get some of those more scammy sounding YouTubers that try and tell you we made 17% because they're basically trading 25x leverage and they got less than 1% move. But yeah, that's a 25% move. So if that's with 10x leverage, you're looking at a 250% return. So yeah, so something to look at. I may start to, I mean, that was always was my plan. If you guys have been following my videos, was never to use DMT for Ethereum, but was to use a Dominator rather than DMT, because I felt that just gave us a bit more of an edge, because of the volatile nature of Ethereum, the more volatile nature. I just think getting in with the Dominator trades, even if it's early, was better than getting it with the breakout with DMT. So that's just my thoughts on that. So yeah, so remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Yeah, stock's looking really weak here. I mean, if we get a 26 handle on the S&P, I imagine there's going to be some serious panicking. And then this oil, right? This oil is currently trading at 32 spot 58, $32. That is basically a sell, and we're going to see this again with a 20 handle pretty soon. If not tomorrow, if not definitely by Monday. Yeah, so remember, this is not financial advice, but you guys can quote me on this. Probably by Monday, but if not next week, we're going to be well sub 30, 20, maybe back at 27, 26s. As global health scares escalate. So yeah, so thanks for listening, guys. It's been a pleasure doing this update for you guys. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, if you could like and share the video, possibly leave me a comment. Just let me know what you think is going on with stock markets, what you think is where you think Bitcoin's going to go to next. Also, if you're one of the majority of you that aren't subscribed to this channel, I do post videos 2 or 3 times a day, so it is worth subscribing. There's some useful content in there. I mean, if you want to make money trading bots, I mean, here's the place to learn. There's nothing scammy going on here. I'm fully transparent. You see my accounts, you see my trades. Everything's posted and done in real time. There's no hiding anything here. So full transparency. So yep. So anyway, so thanks for listening, guys, and I will speak to you soon.